Hey guys, it's me, Sean. Before we get started, I need to let you know that when I recorded today's episode, I forgot to change the settings from my stream yesterday. So unfortunately, it did not record the entire screen for basically the whole episode. It was the entire episode. It only recorded about a third or a half, I don't know, whatever it was. It recorded at 1280 by 720 instead of 1920 by 1080. So the bad news is you're going to miss out on the bottom and sides of everything that happens. The good news is pretty much everything happens in the center of the screen, so you're not really going to miss out on too much. And of course, all of my hilarious and fascinating commentary has been preserved as it occurred. So, sorry about the bad episode. It's one of the problems with streaming. This is not the first time that I have screwed up an episode because of the streaming thing. I need to pay more attention to those things. That's what I get for recording early in the morning, but I've got a lot going on today. Anyways, enough me rambling. Let's get to the episode, and hopefully I'll have everything back to normal later. Bye. Hello friends and welcome. Thank you for joining me again today for some more Rimworld Alpha 17. My name is Sean, and when we left off it was day number 41 and the Pawns of Utopia 17 had just fought off a angry wolf, and they still haven't cleaned up those skythers down there, but they've been working on building up their housing unit here, and just the usual stuff. They're having a good time. Lucky Strike is healing up and still not getting lucky or anything. Although I guess, oh wait, shit, he's there we go. He's apparently he did have a positive social interaction the other day with somebody, maybe Seekirk. Well, it looks like he and Seekirk are friends. It doesn't look like there's any romantic interactions. But had a nice chat with Antivirus. Oh wait, that's Lucky Strike. We're supposed to be looking at Antivirus, who's trying to get lucky. It could be that Lucky Strike and Antivirus are going to have a I don't know. Ooh, had a deep talk with Sean. Wow, very exciting. So at least they're getting along a little better. Oh wait, oh okay, duh. That's that wolf from last time. Got him. Make some tasty meals out of that wolf meat. Hey, there's that new bed we were hoping for. Look at that, superior. Oh, fantastic. Let's get rid of one of these awful beds, like that one right there. See, Kirk. Oh, that's right. You're gonna make another bed too. So we'll get rid of that awful bed. There you go. Great. I still cannot remember which is worse, awful or shoddy, but get rid of both and call it good. I guess we're gonna have to move move this. Oh, also awful. Speaking of awful. Let's go and deconstruct that. Another awful one. Boy, oh boy. Let Seekirk focus on the construction of things here. And well, I'll have him move those things, and then then I'll go about rebuilding some of these pots. Build copy and build copy. There you go. And hopefully those will be better than awful. Superior and good. That's nice to see. That one's good. Awful. Let's deconstruct that one. Awful. And this will help a little bit, hopefully, with making some slightly nicer bedrooms for these guys to live in. I guess a poor one we can keep around. It's still not that impressive, but it's better than awful or shoddy, etc. So we are going to need more of those, though. I'll put a couple down in here. These are cheap, but if you have to build so many of them, the price does start to add up. A couple in our hospital too. But we should still have plenty of wood. Really low on stone. We're not even that. Don't even have that much wood. We've still got some more trees yet to cut down. I probably ought to, I mean, I guess I'll wait till spring, but I probably ought to start farming some trees. I don't, you know, we could count on locally grown trees, or naturally grown trees, or whatever, however you want to put it. But I'd rather have a more sustainable source. So I think, like, my idea, because, you know, when you farm them, you have to count on your gardener to do all the work. And I feel like our gardener's pretty busy with other stuff, and Lucky Strike really doesn't have much to do. So I think what I'll do is I'll set it up to where they will get planted by the gardeners, and then they'll get chopped, and then I'll delete the zones. And then once they grow to maturity, I'll have Lucky Strike come through and chop them down. And then, you know, eventually, once our colony gets more advanced, you know, I could set it all up to where it's all gardening, because we'll have enough gardeners and everything. But for now, we definitely don't want to have all of our gardeners focusing on just trying to grow trees and chopping them down. Although, you know, we won't be chopping them down for months yet, because it does take a while to get to that point. Alright, that one's normal. Another shoddy one, huh? You guys in your shoddy, I guess even the best people fail sometimes. I should know that from personal experience. Not that I'm the best, but I still fail sometimes. Oh, what's that? What was that animal dying sound? Oh, it was the Skythers. Got it. And apparently, deconstructing the Skyther stuff is a crafting thing, and it also relies on the crafting skill. So, yeah, I was wrong when I thought it was a construction task. I don't know whether that's... Actually, it's probably better, because we... Well, no, you know, construction would be better, because we tend to focus on construction, but definitely better than medical, because very hard to train up medical among just like ordinary average pawns. I really haven't extended my home zone out for quite a while, and I ought to do that. I'm actually going to put these common areas where we walk around a lot in there. Also some of our defenses. And all of this can fit in there now. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have even those sandbags get repaired. Put all that in there. Eventually, I guess I should tile that off, but I don't want to put wood floor in there, not in this giant open outside area where it could burn really easily. It's bad enough that I have this inside area made of wood. It's very flammable and, you know, pretty dangerous. But having an outside area like that seems like I'd just be begging for a disaster, so I really don't want to do that. It's going to be a long time before we have enough stone tile. Unfortunately, we are not doing a very good job of keeping up on the stone tile demand. Probably because I keep having my excuse me, crafting tasks going towards things like making clothing and whatnot, but can't really have too much clothing. I mean, you can eventually, but not at this stage. We're still pretty early on. We are also running out of storage space for our everyday storage items, which, you know, it would be nice to have that area mined out, but we just don't have enough labor going around, like in general. Just short on labor. Still not keeping up on our wood demand. Chop some more of these trees down. Yep, need warm clothes, but that's not really much we can do about that. Making everything out of cloth, it's not the warmest. It's adequate, you know, it says we need warm clothes to hit minus 21 degrees. But I think we're actually going to be just fine. Now we're going to have to deal with this timber wolf here. Where's he coming up at? He's going to attack our place from the standard standard spot. He's probably going to come after Simpson. Looks like we've got a few people that are awake. Let's get them lined up to fight this guy. There he is. So he'll come around. See, Kirk, you can go stand up there. Sean, you're still holding the gun. And we should be able to take him out pretty easily, I think. Seekirk is on the job. There we go. Nice job, everybody. Congratulations. And it's already dead. Nice. Didn't even take that much effort. That's how you deal with mad animals. Now we do need to be careful of all the various predators in the area, because there's not a lot of prey out there right now. Oh, look at that Megatherium. So we're gonna have to deal with a lot of predators trying to hunt us down. Hopefully they'll go after those Megatherium before they go after us. Actually, we'd probably do well to go after those Megatherium because they produce pretty nice wool, and that would get us some warmer toques. But for now, we're going to just focus on making stuff out of cloth and whatever. It would be nice to hunt them for the wool, but you know, mostly our hunting is going towards meat, and we have tons and tons of meat. It's not really a concern. I don't have enough wood to make more beds. I would like to make more of those fancy beds. It really does improve our bedroom quality. Did we have anybody that's jealous? I think that was in my other my offline game that I had a jealous pawn. Kept getting upset. Where's the hideous environment? Really, inside here is a hideous environment, huh? Well, it does look pretty disgusting, to be honest. What is that floor type? Lichen covered dirt. Got it. Yeah. You know, it's mostly because of all the stuff being stored in here. Where would I store it, though? I could cover all this area off. I really wanted to keep this outdoor area as a you know, like a plaza or something. Clear all. Important. We're going to put steel here. There we go. Steel. I'm actually going to copy that. We're going to set a new stockpile zone there, and we will paste and change it to stone blocks. And what else can sit outside and not get destroyed? Not much else. All the rest of it really needs to be kept under cover. But that'll get a little bit of the ugly stuff out of the way, but you know, a lot of that stuff is really ugly. Even clothing, look, those scythers, ugly. Components, weapons, cloth, really? I mean, I knew cloth was ugly. I didn't know it was that ugly. Minus 21. It's crazy. Yeah, we definitely need to do something about that workspace, because people are going to be very unhappy having to work in here. I do have this set to low priority, right? Good. Heater broke down. Not that big a deal. Other than it used a component, which is not ideal. We are up to 36 components, so could be worse. How's the steel mining coming along? Very slowly, but we are up to almost 500. So mining out this storage area is starting to seem like not such a bad idea. That'll get us more stone chunks as well, which I would like to have. We can also put silver outside. That's not gonna hurt anything. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. I was right. I did. But now that's over with. I don't know why I always have to mention it. Like, I could have just sneezed quietly and, you know what I mean, like muted it. You guys never would have known. Raw resources, silver, there we go. Great. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and add plasteel to that as well, just so we can get that out of there. I like how I have the light in the center of the room where it doesn't really help anybody. Does he have a in darkness? No? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Environment has improved considerably, so that's good. That really helps. Storage, clear all. Actually, allow, well, not allow all. How about I copy? Although I think that one is set to pay it to allow all. Set you to normal. No rotten. No meals. Actually, no food altogether. I'd say pretty much everything else is fine though. Try to be nice if I could set that to like ugliest first. That's right though. It'll get some of the ugly stuff out, which will. Oh, look at that. We have a normal melee. Well, it looks like a plasteel knife. I'll have antivirus pick that up. See, Kirk, you're just cloud watching. That's fine. Enjoy yourself. Party time. Have a good one, everybody. Oh, gutworms. That's not good. Ah, poor Sean. He's such a vital colony member, too. It's growing, and even with the mining and crafting. That's too bad. Well, you're gonna be spending time in the hospital, buddy. Going to spend a lot of time in the hospital, unfortunately, with gutworms. All right, psychic wave of caribou. Okay, how many of these bad boys are we going to have to face? Potentially 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 3. 3. Okay. We could probably handle 3 of them. Sorry, Sean, I know you were just gonna go rest up, but we're gonna put a hold on that, and we're gonna just line everybody up here. Whoops, slow it down. And that's gonna take a minute for those caribou to get up here. I guess I can speed it back up. But let's line everybody up with their guns. Actually, antivirus, you can go off and do whatever you want to do. It's not going to make any difference. And I still brought everybody up way too soon. Hopefully they don't start getting upset and walking away. Knowing my history with this game, they'll start walking away right now as soon as these animals get within range. Actually, antivirus, probably ought to have you over here holding that door open for us. Oh, and this is the middle of the party? Oh. So we're going to miss out on this whole party, which is a shame. Are you still manhunting? Thanks, Cassandra. Alright, there we go. Unforbid. And you guys go attend that party, please, if you can. It's not over yet. There we go, nice. We'll see if we still get the attended party bonus. But it'll be nice to get the caribou leather or whatever it is. And Sean probably didn't get the party bonus because he didn't actually go to the party. But Nope. Everybody else only got a few. Yeah, they didn't really spend much time at the party, unfortunately. But you know, what was I gonna do? Hey, Sean. You know that part where I told you to rest until healed? What? So it's like getting treatment, I guess, with gut worms. Yeah, he's just gonna. You don't rest until healed. You go run around and do whatever you want. All right. I won't argue with you. Yeah, Sean's got a minor break risk. Got it. He's got those gut worms we were just talking about. And ironically, he has to work in the gardens. Well, we are definitely overproducing food. Is there one of these crops I can switch over to something else? I mean, there definitely is. Just going to stop that one and we will switch it over in time. Yeah, I don't want to go overboard on changing our crops out. So we'll switch that cotton out after the next harvest, and then we'll see what happens. I like how nobody wants to take the fancy. Like, this is the nicest bed we own, and nobody's adopting it. That one's shoddy. That one's good. Awful. So I think I'll assign this one to Lucky Strike. Give him a minute to wake up here. Oh, that one's shoddy too. You know what? I should assign this one, and then we can set up our food thingy. I guess I could redesign our cooler setup as well while we're here. So basically I'm going to move the cooler down to here, and then I'll move this wall to just right there, which would give us a path to walk through, which would allow us to walk through there a lot faster. And we'd still have the chimney to get the heat out. You know, I could just tear the cooler out and then, like, count on being able to put the cooler in down here by next summer, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like taking care of it now probably the best idea, and then we could eliminate this pass through here that we keep having to deal with. That really is not the best way to be doing this. So, and it would be nice to get the food moved into this little room here where it belongs. Now, of course, I guess that means we're gonna have to put a cooler in there as well. Yep. So that's the benefit of moving this cooler here, is because we can put that cooler there, and then they can both share the same chimney. So that makes a lot more sense, actually. Look at all that meat. Jeez, it's from all those caribou, I guess. We've got a lot of caribou leather in here. And they're going to take their time on moving those things, so. Now, I have not grown any smoke leaf yet, am I? That is something that would be beneficial to all of my pawns. And I probably should get on that. So I think that'll be what we probably end up doing with our the mystery zone over here. I might switch that over to smoke leaf, and then I'm going to build a little weird zone over here to do it as well. So I just set up that zone right like that, and then we'll go. Wait a minute, what's that? I don't need a stupid tiny zone like that. Give me a break, which means I need to delete that one as well. There we go. But I have that tiny zone. Good. Okay. But don't plant potatoes there. I know you love your potatoes. It's supposed to be something else entirely. And then we're going to follow you along the edge here like this, like that. And I think you get one more right there. Ah, beautiful. Alright, so a little bit of smoke leaf coming in eventually. And then once this clears out, we'll have quite a bit more smoke leaf coming in, and that will help out with the moods. Would have been nice to have it a little sooner, but you know, live and learn. I always forget something, and in this case it looks like I forgot smoke leaf. So I'm going to need to reinstall these at different locations. We're going to end up with a bit of a, well, no, you know what? Let's do it this way. So I was worried that I was going to end up with a bunch of cold air coming in here while we reconstruct this air conditioner, but that's not necessarily going to be the case. Oh, an idle pawn. Oh, it's Lucky Strike again. Well, let's find some more trees for you to chop down, buddy. Maybe over here this time. Do need to be careful about wolves and bears and whatnot, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be nice that they don't have to take such a weird route. I wonder if that fox is hunting somebody. Sure is. And if I stay out here, so the fox will keep coming after you, and we're gonna bring Simpson over here, and then probably between Lucky Strike and Simpson, probably ought to be able to take care of it. So you come around. Well, actually, why don't you just go there? There we go. Take that fox. Pretty lucky when the hunting animal walks right next to your pawn and you just happen to notice it. Wow. Not so lucky when you can't seem to shoot worth a heck. Alright, Simpson, continue firing on our foxy friend there. There we go. Nice job. Everything is safe and secure once more. Killed all the threats. Barely just damaged one of our solar panels. Apparently don't have power over to this heater, which we are going to want because those heaters require power. That's how it works. I guess I'll do that. Run the power line down there. Turn the speed back on. Alright guys, well we made it through another episode with no threats more dangerous than random hunting animals. So Cassandra is definitely having some sympathy for us. Sure, Sean got sick a little bit, but nothing that's going to ruin the game. We cleaned up our workshop here, which is nice. It's going to help out with some mood problems. And yeah, I'd say things are going pretty good, as well as they can be expected at this stage anyway. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you have, click that like button for me. That's always nice to see. And leave me a comment down below. I like to hear what you have to say also. I hope if you're subscribed, you're enjoying, and if you aren't subscribed, maybe think about clicking that button too. I will have another episode up real soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.